Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. We are making peanut butter cookies today, but not in the way that you think. If you haven't read the title of this video, yes, we are doing this in the air fryer today. And when you say we, you see only me. Grace is here too. She hasn't been in a video with me doing this kind of stuff in a while. But you have seen her recently in her own video that she did with Brandon and that taste testing. So let's get started right into the video. So once again, I found this recipe on Facebook because I've been on Facebook a lot, and the recipes just get more and more interesting, more that we're there. Unfortunately, I can't say what the source of it was, but let me tell you, it was not me. It was someone that shared, maybe from Flavor Nectar again. All I know is that we're gonna try this out. Grace is currently measuring out the peanut butter.
I'm struggling. This thing is like tight in there.
Because you're gonna need 1 cup of any type of peanut butter.
We got creamy peanut butter. I don't know where it's from. It's probably from Pick and Save.
It is from Pick and Save. So while you are measuring that out, I'm going to measure out. Okay, this makes 0 sense because how is sugar not classified as dry ingredients?
It is a dry ingredient though.
Because on the directions it says mix the following ingredients, and then says then add your dry ingredients. But isn't sugar dry ingredients? Let us know down in the comments if you understand what we're talking about. You can answer our question. Is sugar a dry ingredient or not? It says we need to add. There's 2 different types of sugar. So the first one, which is sugar, which is a 1/2 cup of white sugar right here. Look at all my sugar that I got.
Would you say peanut butter is good for you?
Not if you don't do it obsessively, I think, maybe.
Because it doesn't have like, yeah, it has sodium in it.
It's 1/2 of sugar into the bowl it goes.
So this is my cup. Is it going there?
Yeah. And then it also says we need a 1/2 cup of, if I could say this out loud, if Grace being loud over here, a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And look, I got a brand new pack, so we're gonna do this right here. This is your job now.
I had to pack it in there too.
A 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. And then we also need the egg in there as well. So you got 1 large egg.
Yeah, did you know that there's different types of size of eggs?
Yes, I did.
I did not know that. And here's my 1/2 cup of brown sugar.
And then all we have to do is mix this together. This is what it currently looks like. Not very interesting, but it will be in a little bit here. I hate the fact of mixing this with one of these types of spoons, but we just cleaned the wooden spoon and I don't want to clean it again. So we'll mix this up. It all looks brown. That's what it looks like. It's just brown. This feels weird. It says mix it until it's smooth here. Take the reins, Grace. I bet you could mix it faster and smoother than I ever could. The next part, it says to add your dry ingredients, and guess what? How is vanilla classified as dry ingredients? I will never understand. So, where is it? I need probably the one that I just put back on there today. We're gonna need 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
1 teaspoon. Get your little butt in there.
It also says you're gonna need a pinch of salt, and you know how we all do it. When we do a pinch of salt, we shake it in there. Yeah. Just like that.
No.
And we also need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Sounds pretty good.
And then we gotta mix it again. It honestly looks a little bit like pumpkin that you put in pumpkin pie, but it smells nothing like that at all. Doesn't it look like pumpkin?
Yeah, it does. Looks like pumpkin.
And then the next thing it says we have to do is we have to shape them. So we have to like roll them in a ball. We're gonna use a cookie scoop for this, and we have to roll them into balls and then place them inside our air fryer basket. We lined ours with parchment paper so that we didn't make too big of a mess. We just washed this like literally right before we started. I'm gonna want to use the that one.
Scooper.
And make sure, Grace, when you do that you leave room so they can spread out. So I might have to do this more than might have to air fry more than once. So we got these in here. There's only 4, so we're gonna actually have to do multiple rounds of the air fryer to do these. I don't know how else you're supposed to do it without making them like not separate. And we have to add the little crisscross, you know, with the fork.
Right now?
Yeah.
You can do that.
Get a criss. So they are now crisscross. Let me show you. I'm not very smart when it comes to that. We had to take those out. I forgot. Air frying. We're going to be doing the temperature. Temperature is at 350 here. And we are going to do the time. Just because I'm not sure, I'm going to put it for like 9 minutes. It says 8 to 10 minutes, so we're just gonna stick it at 9. So we're gonna preheat, and then we'll put cookies in there, and we'll show you what they look like after they're all done, after all the rounds are done, so you can see the final product of all the cookies. So we tried it on the air fry mode just to see. They're gooey and they look burnt. So we're gonna try this again on the bake setting and see if it does it any better, because as you can tell, if the camera will focus, they smell good, but they look nasty. So we're preheating it now on the bake setting the same exact way. Before, you can laugh at us if you want to about not really understanding how to use an air fryer. I haven't actually used an air fryer until Micah got this for Christmas, and then he had to show me how to use it one time and that was it, and I wasn't sure if I did it correctly or not every time after that. So here's the next results. They didn't turn out any better than the last ones. I want to take and just say we're not even going to try baking the rest of the batter because it's just that bad. So we're just going to call this attempt try a fail, right?
Mm-hmm.
They actually look gross, but they don't taste too bad. It's just that I wouldn't even try it. Air fried cookies are so wrong. Unless somebody wants to put down in the comments how to do them correctly, and we'll try it again if we really want to. But other than that, we're just gonna call this one the fail. As you can tell, it is now end of the week. The part of the video that you saw just like 2 seconds ago was filmed on a Monday. It is now a Friday. I am by myself. I didn't want to end the video on a failure note, so I was like, how can I make it better? By making something that I do know how to make, that I know is going to turn out good, that I know is going to taste good. So I got this. And I know you're going to think, do we really need a step-by-step of how to make these? No, but I mean, I don't know what kind of baker or cooker or kind of person you are that is watching this, so I will still give you the step-by-step because I enjoy doing that. So I have already did, the basic steps. I preheated the oven to 325 and I greased my favorite pan, as you guys have known for me to use in almost every single one of my videos. I cleaned it yesterday, so it should be good to go. And I am going to start by making this. I'm trying to get a mixing bowl out to do this. I have one that's like really, really dirty looking, and then one that's kind of dirty, but it's also clean. So I got my mixing bowl, and I'm just gonna be adding everything into it. So I got my brownie mix, and I'm going to just dump this into the bowl and get it open. I can't get it open. This is where kitchen scissors come in handy. Dump that right in there. And then I also need to add, what else do I need to add? I need to add the water, oil, and an egg. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the egg real quick. Here's my one egg. It's kind of dirty on one side. That's okay. Place this in here. The easy part about this is you can just take the bag, put the egg in there. Pretty good, right? And then I need a measuring bowl, measuring container, so actually, I'm not gonna do that because I use these containers all the time, and the more that I use them, the more that I have to wash them and the print falls off. So I'm going to just use a regular measuring cup. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to take a guess and say this is 3 tablespoons of water. I will look it up and say if I'm wrong in the video. Could be more, but that's whatever. here's my water. And it also says I need a 1/3 cup of oil. And I'm talking about vegetable oil, not the same olive oil stuff that I use to spray on the pan to make it greased up. I'm talking about this. Yes, I know it says canola oil. Y'all get what I mean. Everything's in here now. I can't exactly hold it up so the liquid doesn't spill out of it. But my mom actually bought these and gave them to me thinking they would be a great addition to my cooking utensils. Because I do use my brown spoon a lot, but the thing is I use it too much so it's going to get disgusting sooner or later. So she thought about getting these for me. They work the exact same way, except they're even better. I think there's wooden things called spurtles, and this is just like it. So I'm going to use one of these to mix this up, and then I can put it into my pan. So I'm going to mix this real quick. Right, there's my mix. I got some on my finger, but I'm going to now put this all into the pan and make sure it's all nice and even. So then I can stick it into the oven. Oops. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to stick it in the oven now for 33 minutes. Because this is a 9x9 pan. And I love how when we do box things like this, they can tell you how many minutes to put in. Because what if you don't use the pan that they're talking about? I only have one pan. Well, technically I have two. I have this ceramic one, and then I have an aluminum one, but I use this one just because it's easier to clean. It's like, what if I don't have the right pan for it and I have to adjust? Will it still work with the correct time or no? So I will show you what these look like when they come out. Here is the final result on the brownies. Obviously, as you can tell, they look good. You know that when I was spreading it out, I thought there wasn't going to be enough brownie to fit the whole entire pan, but it did. So I don't even need to eat them in front of you guys to tell you that they're good. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe down below. Also comment down below if you liked the idea of having a failed video mixed with a past video. I didn't know it was going to be like this, but it is what it is. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.